fun of me.
We're back on the air, bro.
All right, welcome back. Colbertradio.com. We are picking the final four. Next, we're going to go to the East bracket with the lovely and talented Lady Liberal herself, Brooke Fox. She's going to show us her picks up to the
She's
Sweet
going
16.
to skunk us all. You know that, right?
It's true because she knows nothing about this.
Foxy.
Brooke Foxy.
Okay, so between Kentucky and East Tennessee State.
Yeah. That's right.
I chose Kentucky because it was number one.
Good work.
Good decision. No number one seed has ever lost to a 16 seed in the NCAA tournament.
I like it.
They've come close, but it's never happened.
Okay, between Texas and Wake Forest. I was leaning towards Wake Forest, but I went with Texas just because.
She likes them Longhorns. Hook 'em horns.
Hook 'em
There's only
horns.
two things that come from Texas, Brooke.
What?
Steers and queers. Sorry,
Okay.
Full Metal Jacket, right?
No,
Yes.
Officer and Gentleman.
Well, Full Metal Jacket had it in there too.
Oh, did they both?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a Marine.
It must be
that's
true
a
about
Marine
Texas then,
Corps.
huh?
I saw it in more than one movie. It must be fact.
Every laptop in Texas just slammed shut on us.
That's right.
Officer and Gentleman originally had
There
it.
is only one laptop in Texas, though.
That's right.
Between Temple and Cornell, I chose Temple.
Temple made the tournament this year, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. At Cornell, those Ivy League schools, forget it.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Go back to your education.
Between Wisconsin and Wofford, I chose Wisconsin.
Good.
Wofford, baby.
I'll take Wofford.
Wofford, baby.
The Terriers. I was offered
Go
a
Badgers.
scholarship to go to Wofford.
Oh,
I was king team.
Where is
don't tell that.
Wofford's in Spartanburg,
Don't
South
tell
Carolina.
anybody else that in the room. I mean,
No?
outside of here. No.
Really?
No. Not that impressive.
Is that, I shouldn't tell any of the guys down at White Point Gardens at 3 o'clock in the morning.
No, I would recommend against
I almost
that.
went to Wofford.
Okay, between Marquette and Washington, I chose Marquette.
Good call.
Good call. Good call.
Between New Mexico and Montana, New Mexico.
Okay.
It's too cold for basketball in Montana.
That's right.
Ball shatters every time they try to
Montana.
dribble.
Between Clemson and Missouri, I went with Missouri.
Ooh,
Yes.
you're
I like that one.
she's picking the Tigers to win.
Whoa.
Mizzou.
See, that's what you should have done. See, Clemson Tigers, Missouri Tigers. I'm picking the Tigers.
Good call.
And then
That would have been a good liberal middle ground there. Not
A
make
cop
any
out
commitment.
as only John Colbert can do it.
No,
the Ligers.
no commitment whatsoever. Go
The
ahead. I'm
Tions.
sorry, Brookie.
And then
Go, Brookie. Can I call you Brookie? I like Brookie.
Sure.
Brookie.
You know, you're going to have to start letting them have it back here, bro.
I
They will
I'm
not
focusing,
let up.
I'm focusing.
Okay.
West Virginia and Morgan State, I went with West Virginia.
Good call. Go Mountaineers.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Okay, then between Kentucky and Texas, I went with Kentucky.
Nice.
Between Temple and Wisconsin, I went with Wisconsin.
Hey, go Badgers there.
Between Marquette
You bet.
and New Mexico,
Oh,
I went with New Mexico.
Hey, go with the
Wow.
one named after a
I don't
state.
know.
That's generally
Yeah,
a
okay.
bigger school.
Between Missouri, sorry, I almost said
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Between Missouri and West Virginia, I went with West Virginia.
The Mountaineers.
So, another question I have is this: you have this opening round game. What the hell's that?
Oh, that's the playing game. The
playing
64th and the 65th teams selected by the committee have to play each other to get in.
Yeah. There's one game.
It's
that
called the
determines
playing game. It's
Yes,
the
ma'am.
biggest, dumbest thing.
Yeah.
They should just pick and be done with it.
It's the kickoff.
You know, they're talking about expanding to 96 teams.
Oh, they will.
Yeah.
That's idiotic.
That puts every team in the playoffs.
It's just
They're going to have to
ridiculous.
change it from
You have
March
100
They gotta
Madness
cut it
to-
down to 32.
You have 119 teams, and 64 of them make the playoffs.
We
How
need
bad
your,
do you
we
suck
need your
if you
final
don't?
Sweet 16, darling.
Oh, no,
Oh, I
she
thought I
did it.
did.
She
Well,
did. Yeah, she did.
Yeah, so she's got Kentucky.
Yeah, she said it.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
No, yeah, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
New Mexico and West Virginia.
Got it?
West by God, Virginia.
All right, now I gotta crank this puppy out. Okay, here we go.
Do it, John.
I've got the
Make it
Western
happen.
Division. I'm taking Syracuse over Vermont,
Good call.
Gonzaga over Florida State.
Nope.
I'm taking Butler over UTEP. I'm taking
What?
Vandy over Murray State.
Yeah.
I'm taking Xavier over Minnesota. I'm taking
Xavier.
Pitt over Oakland. I'm taking Florida to upset Brigham Young. That's my
that's a
upset
good call.
right
Definitely want to upset the Mormons at basketball.
I know.
Big white boys. Big white
Yeah,
boys.
there's too many white boys on that team. They can't play.
Hey, all 15 of their wives are going to be disappointed.
Oh.
Oh, see, the problem is...
That was funny!
See, the problem
You're an
is
a-hole.
they're always late to the game because they get back on their bicycles in their short sleeve white shirts and skinny little black ties, and they come in there. And sometimes they come out of the court, they still have the bicycle helmets on their heads, so they go out and play.
Half the team.
You know what a
Elder
bigamist? You know what a
John or
bigamist
something.
is, right? A bigamist. You know what a bigamist is? A fog over Italy.
That's a bigamist.
That's a big of me. That's a big of you.
That's a big
All right, I'm taking Kansas State over North Texas.
Yeah.
Then I've got Gonzaga upsetting Syracuse in the next round.
No
I got
way.
Gonzaga
Ooh, no.
advancing to the Sweet 16.
Okay.
I've got Butler
crackhead.
upsetting Vanderbilt and advancing to the
You
Sweet
go,
16.
crackhead.
I've got Xavier upsetting Pitt and advancing to the Sweet 16.
I don't think that's going to
And I got Florida upsetting Kansas State and going to the Sweet 16. So all my
what
picks
are you
in
drinking
the 32, they're all upsets.
What are you drinking?
And
huh?
you wonder why Brooke is going to skunk us in this.
You
She
laugh.
chose
You
every
laugh.
freaking upset, man.
So I've
The
got in
underdog story
my
doesn't
Sweet
work like
16, I've got Gonzaga, I've got Butler, I've got Xavier, and I've got Florida.
Okay.
There you go.
Do
All
I
right,
win
that's
anything?
our picks, and
If I
we're going to be
Double
moving on.
your pay.
Our next segment is
Okay.
going to be Off the Wall with
Double
Lance
your-
Morrison. So we'll be right back with Colbertradio.com.
And hopefully